Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Kamicraft. I'm recording this real quick because I'm getting ready to do the Monday behind the scenes stream, and I've got a lot of stuff that's not going to be fun to do during that stream. So basically during the stream I'm going to try to catch 4, maybe 5 guardians, and I'm hoping for 2 squids to try to get the floor in the new expansion done. If you guys don't know, or I forgot to tell you, the floor I'm going to do is based off of an Impulse SV video where he had guardians in a minecart constantly shooting a laser at a squid to kind of create this laser light show. Now the trick is to get the guardians to not actually shoot the laser but constantly be aiming at the squid. So I've got to figure out a way to get my timings right with that, but I don't think I'm going to use as many guardians as he used. So yeah, let me go ahead and hop on stream and then we'll get going. Okay, so the stream's done, and I made a mess. I made a mess trying to catch some squid. I was hoping a squid might spawn in here. Never did. But I was able to get one because it was spawned near the glass. So I just punched through the glass, and it landed there, and that's where I've trapped him. So he's named and everything. We've got to get him in place first before we bring in the guardians. And I do have guardians. Am I all out of rockets? Oh, man. Alright, so we gotta take the long way. No big deal. We're gonna come... I left the guardians in the ceiling because I didn't want them to get anywhere close. I did grab 5, I think, and not 4. I know originally I wanted 5, but I couldn't get the farm to spawn a ton of guardians at a time. So it literally took all stream just to get these guys. But I did end up with 5 because one of them got hurt. I forgot to put anything for the guardians to land on in their minecarts. So one guy landed and got hurt. Then I realized if I just put this water down here, they'll land in the water and it'll move them down on top of the ceiling for me. See, they're all in a nice little line for me, and they're going to do like that to that squid all the time. Hey, do not shoot at me. So, yeah, we got that going on. Now I kind of need to work on the floor. I don't think I'm going to try to catch any more squid for now. I think if one dies, I'm just going to have to figure out a way to, I guess, turn the farm off, if that makes sense. I don't know how I would do it. Can I just place a block here? Yeah. Stack jump up. Turn this water off. Let's see. That's kind of my biggest worry right now. You hear the guardian making all of its little noise. I just hope I don't have to listen to that all the time. If so, I'm going to have to turn my mob sounds off. Yeah, guys, I need to do some research, watching some videos, and figure out how exactly I'm going to get this squid in place. Because obviously he's got to go in place before everything else. And then map out the guardians on where they're going to go down here. Okay, so I got, what's his name, Laserbait, I think is what I named him during the stream. Laserbait into place. This was a bit of a struggle because he almost died because he landed on these stupid daylight sensors, and he could suffocate in that little bit of space right there. And it's just like, oh, so I had to break the daylight sensor, flow some water, and that ended up pushing, because I had the minecart already in position. Anyone else seeing that? Why am I getting pushed forward? That was freaky as crap. I was moving forward and I had no idea why. Anyway, so I've got him in place now. I can go ahead and tear apart all of his little holding cell and everything. This line right here is where the guardians will actually be moving back and forth. Now my idea is to put a block here that I'm going to use to power the rails going this way. So every once in a while I can flip a switch and maybe turn them off so they don't have to constantly be moving. If I could get them trapped in a corner, I think I'll be alright. My biggest worry is that they'll get stuck before they get to the block. So when I go to turn it back on, they won't start moving again. But I think we'll approach that when we get there. So for now, I think it's time to do some decoration here. We've got this large room with nothing in it. Do I copy this and bring it down? I don't know. Stream said keep the same colors going that we've got going now. They like the colors. So we're going to keep going with some colors. I'm going to do some designing. And then I'm going to bring you guys back when we have something that looks halfway decent. And we're going to move the Guardians ourselves. Okay, lots of jump cuts. So I went ahead and started with some decoration. Ended with some decoration. And got some redstone done. So here we have our squid hidden down here. He's underneath all this. I want to leave this in place so we get the Guardians in place. I went with this design. Now, I'm not 100% sure about the floor. I went with black instead of gray. 1, to kind of change the colors up. 2, because I know light gray is going to go right here like it is here. So I'm hoping the black will kind of darken it a little bit. And also the fact that the Guardians are going to be shooting these laser beams back and forth. Okay, all these are off. And I didn't want a bunch of color down here to distract you from the laser beams. I wanted to be able to see them rather easily. And as you see, I've got rails turned off here because my whole goal is to be able to turn this thing off and on. So when this thing is off, all of this stuff will just pop up out of the floor, just snap up. And when that happens, all these little corners of rails over here should depower. So hopefully the Guardian of the minecart kind of gets stopped right here. And then when I power it back up, they should take off and start going again. And we've got all that done down here. Yeah, so if you come down here, here is all the redstone. Do I have a torch on me? I do not. So we power this line. That in turn turns all this on. I know I don't need repeaters in all these spots, but you know, that's just the way I do it. And here's the tricky little way I did this. Just it works. That way I don't have to have a repeater for every block. So that was my whole idea behind this, was I didn't want to have to put a repeater. And stacking the torches like this ends up working perfectly. And then from this circular bit right here, I've just got lines that go to the corners, and it's 2 torches stacked on top of each other, so it flips the signal from this. So when powered, all these guys should retreat down, and this guy should turn off, turning on the rails, and we should be good to go. Now the only thing I have left to do is to move the Guardians, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that because they're right up there and I don't want them to get hurt. So let me think about how I'm going to do that and then bring you guys back. So I went ahead and just filled the pit up with a bunch of water. It kind of sounds dumb with the fact that they're in minecarts, but this way I could just kind of like plop them down here and they shouldn't get hurt unless they land on the rails or whatever. And then when I'm done, I'm just going to sponge all around, and that'll make the water disappear. And then I'll try to get them on tracks to push them up and onto the track here. Maybe. I mean, it might be worth doing one at a time and then getting them in the corners so they can't really see anything. It's probably what I'll do. But yeah, let's go up top. Oh, also to prep, I put on an iron chestplate. All my diamond chestplates have thorns too, so I didn't want them to get hurt. Will I die? I might. I probably need more than 4 golden carrots on me at a time. But, you know, I still need to tear this rail out. Hopefully, I left the rail in there in case I kill one of these guys. Hopefully I don't. Where's... Alright, so this is one way down. Will they immediately start murdering me if I come down here? Yes. It might be better just to run to the side and plop them down. Can I do that? I think this water is affecting them. Let's shut this down. Hey, stop it. Oh, see, now they're on the edge. So let's do this and this. Let that water push them away from the edge. Disregard my noisy neighbors stomping around up there. No matter how many times I've asked them to be quiet. Now I kind of need that water gone, don't I? Where's my bucket? Jeez, you guys hear that? See what I gotta deal with? Dude, get out of the way. Alright, one's down. Alright, let me see what I can do about getting him on a minecart track. Mistakes were made. So, I went ahead and just did all of them. Except when I did all of them, I accidentally broke the minecart of one of them. Ooh, and that's actually a good thing right now. Ow. That actually hurt quite a bit. Neighbors are still stomping. Alright, so what I should be able to do now is kind of like corner these guys off. Like I did that one, and then go ahead and sponge everything. So let's... Stop it, water. Stupid fish. Guess I'm using gravel. There. Now I can sponge and worry about getting that guy out of here. Okay, so this first guy over here, I think it's only smart to go ahead and put him on that first track. So he doesn't have far to go. And I think you guys are hearing my dog in the background. She's going nuts. Oh, you know what I forgot? Let's go ahead and hop down underground and turn all these rails off. Or turn them on, I should say. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Hopefully, okay, squid's still alive. Jeez, that was dumb. I forgot they're really not in position right now. Stop shooting at me, fool. Hoping I can just put a rail here. Jeez. Why would you roll into a block? And it just pushed him deeper in there. Are you joking? What the heck is going on? Here, come attack me. Why can't I put a rail under him? Because that's a stair block. I'm gonna have to physically push him There, okay. You went all the way over there. So what we should be able to do now is this. Let's just break this for now. Okay, that is safe. Let me configure how to get these two separated, get my dog from snoring, and I'll bring you guys right back. I got the glass in. I got all the guardians in, including the guy that got trapped in the corner. I did stupid stuff, and he just went bouncing around. But all that's really left is to get these rails in where I had the dirt blocking earlier, which means there's a good chance I'm going to get shot at. Break. This stuff. Laser bait still in here. We are all good. We need to make our way out of here. Epic fail. Gonna get shot. Get all this stuff out. Perfect. Now, are these guys shooting at him? It doesn't look like it. But there's nothing left to do other than test it. Oh no, I left that down there. And that thing. Crap! So stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna come here. Come out here. Break. Break. Give me that stuff. Where's my stone? Where's my stone? Yeah, it's gonna be like this. Dang it. Stop it, you stupid fish. Bang, bang. Jeez. Alright, none of them died. Squid hasn't died. If he dies, I'm gonna get so upset. Ugh. Alright, there's nothing left to do but to test it. I went ahead and ran the redstone up to this point. So if they do end up hitting him, I can run over and flip it off real quick. Actually, you know what? Since we have this much redstone, let's just do it right here. 3, 2, 1, go. Eh? It doesn't look like they can hit him. This thing actually works. Alright, now here's the big question. What about the on-off switch? Oh, wow. Oh, it works. I could see we're having maybe another one in a corner and having 8 of them bounce around might be really cool, but I'd be worried that they would get stuck out here and then just end up shooting and killing my squid. Let's go again. Oh, wow. I could see we're going with an all-quartz floor. Might not be that bad because it's a dark laser beam. It never gets to that yellow. So I might switch to that later on. We'll just have to see. But the floor works! I love it! It actually works! I did a thing! Oh. And I love the fact I can turn it off. That's the best part. That this thing actually turns off. Sweet. Turn it back on again. Yes! Guys, I honestly didn't think this was going to work at all. But I'm going to end the episode here. If you like this episode, please hit that like button. If this is the first time you're here, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Come watch more. We're going to be doing more stupid things like this. But like always, guys, thanks for coming out. See you.